Imagine dissociation over here and association over here. And we all can travel this line just a little bit, but not everybody goes over here. So zoning out, fantasizing, that kind of thing, it's not super dissociative, because if it's not connected with a trauma response, then it's just zoning out or fantasizing. Dissociation is a defense mechanism to protect us from something that is overwhelming in the present moment. And we continue to dissociate when these things that have been threatening become coupled with this defense strategy, meaning that in present day, we don't know the difference between what's happening now and what happened back then. So we continue to protect our emotional state of mind by dissociating from present day experiences. Whereas zoning out and fantasizing is just something pleasant for all of us to do, to imagine what would we do if we got $1 million or could finally renovate that room in our house. So dissociation is a survival strategy related to something that's been traumatic. And again, it exists on this continuum of being associative, meaning I'm aware of what's happening and I can make a choice. So over here, something reminds me of something unpleasant in my past, something traumatic in my past, but I can tell that I am here right now in the present day, time, year. Dissociation, I've totally left, and I'm all the way back there, and I really don't know what's happening, or somewhere in between. So we can have what's called dissociative identity disorder, where there's parts of me that are still stuck in past time and they tend to take over, and present day me has no clue what's happening. We can have somatic flashbacks like panic attacks or anxiety, where there's an emotional sense, a bodily sense of being back in a previous time where we weren't safe. There can be cognitive flashbacks where all of a sudden I'm presenting with this belief about myself that doesn't make sense right now. Like giving a presentation, receiving pretty positive feedback. However, one person says there's one place where I could have done a little bit differently. For me personally, that's usually that bitch talks too fast. That's fine. I've accepted it. However, if that was related to some emotional abuse I received in childhood, perhaps that's what I would hyperfixate on. And I would go to this place of I shouldn't even be a therapist presenting on trauma. So there you have it, associative, dissociative.